Hello everybody, we're going to be in for a short one today. We're going to learn about Jap Zaps. And today I'm going to be riding my good old TRS right here. I'm going to teach y'all how to do some Jap Zaps. We're going to have a novice Jap Zap, or a beginner Jap Zap, a intermediate Jap Zap, an advanced Jap Zap, and an expert Jap Zap. And if I find maybe like a hard Jap Zap, we'll call it like a pro Jap Zap. We're gonna teach y'all today, so yeah, come enjoy it. All right, I call this like a kind of a beginner, maybe intermediate Jap Zap. So basically, in a Jap Zap, you want to hit your front tire low enough to where your suspension is going to compress hard enough, and basically you're going to come in super kind of slow, maybe medium speed, pick up your front tire, and then jump so that back tire gets lift all the way up to the top of this, and then you ride out. So that's basically a simple way of talking about a Jap Zap. Obviously there's some more things in depth, like, you know, too much speed, you're not going to be able to get the lift, because you need to have enough timing to where you can jump. And the faster you're going, that time frame where you have time to jump gets smaller and smaller and smaller. So, you know, I'm going to show it to you guys and demonstrate. Gonna come in nice and slow. All right, so on this one's pretty much the same height, but it's straight up and down, so you need to get a bunch of lift. And since it's slick right now, you gotta use all your body and get to the back tire. Remember, a Jap Zap is the only thing in the world in trials that if you're stronger, the bigger Jap Zap you're gonna get. So basically, you're going to want to lift as hard as possible, all the way up to the front tire high, and then hopefully when you get to the top you can land on the back brake and set it down. I have other videos if you don't have brake control or don't know how to do brake control. I have videos teaching how to work with the brakes and have brake control. So basically it's the same thing here, but you're hitting that back brake as soon as your back tire gets to the top. Alright, I guess this is like an expert Jap Zap. It's not very big, but it doesn't have to be hard. So it's undercut, as you can see. So instead of hitting your front tire where you kind of want to, you have to hit your front tire higher, so your back tire is going to be higher, so you really need to make sure that you're on that back brake on top. And that's pretty much it on this one. Coming in, same thing, medium speed, and then just trying to get all that lift so you don't hit the undercut of that, because if you do hit the undercut, it will bounce you forward, make you take a point, go under your skid pan. Multiple things can happen. Medium speed, very slow actually. So this was probably the hardest one. We'll call this a pro jab zap, even though it really isn't. Maybe for a class in, you know, different states, but might be the top class step. But that's all I got here. So it's coming out of water, so that makes it a little bit harder to slicker. Some multiple factors. There's jumbly rocks in my track. The approach is a little weird, so you're coming down and then you're coming up, which is kind of weird. I don't know if you have that at your house or what. Since this is undercut also, you want to hit your front tire super tall, so you are going to be up here super tall, and depending, you're probably going to have to hit your back brake. So coming in nice and slow, and then really jumping all the way up to the top. Still really small, but since my back tire is taken off from down here, I need to get lift up to my belly button almost. So I need to get lift from here to here. So it's bigger than... So I thought it'd be a good idea to show you guys what I'm going to be doing next week, or maybe not next week, but whenever our next video is, I'm posting. It's going to be about hopping. I'm going to show you what hopping looks like. So first of all, let's front tire, hopping. Obviously, you don't need an engine for this, but as you can see, hopping is definitely hard. People want to learn it, so that's what's going to be the next video. And then I'll show you back wheel hopping.